sitting pretty. Let's look at these playoff pictures. We at the number 2 spot. We at the number 2 spot. Bills is trying to take that spot back. Let's see what the Chiefs at. Chiefs are 11-4. Ooh. Ooh. How many games we got? 2? Yep. If they can lose the next 2 games and we win the next 2 games, we get that number 1 spot. Okay, Greg, what you want? Pass protect. Alright, let's hit these staff points. We've hit offense a couple of times. Let's try defense. Oh yeah, we definitely want this shoot the gaps. Josh Jacobs, Tre'Davious White, and Ron Armstead.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And this one features Swiss Army knife Taysom Hill. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Seahawks and the Jets on EA Sports.
It is loud and it is welcoming inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gunn here alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup, and they know that they are in for a fight here.
And anytime you're dealing with the #1 defense in the league, all through your preparation, you know that yards are going to be tough to come by. But working in their favor, they can run the football. One of the top 5 teams in the league in that category. So I expect this one to be a tight.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Seattle.
Right.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Orchestrating the offense, a man born back in 1990 in Pocatello, Idaho. That's Taysom Hill. Hill one to throw from the outset.
Oh,
right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 93 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
That's a sack.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. here's Hill.
And that's a pick.
Interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. To the air again. Hill. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trey Lance.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The Jets at 10 and 5 to start play. And they're coming on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak totals up to 7 now.
I think that established that stamp them to me as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Lance. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Come on, Tampa.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Cowboys are staying for that.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays.
All right,
and defensively, they're going to give me up a huge play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Love to see Baltimore
win. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now it's Hill.
What, Eden? Get off him. What the fuck? Why did he get so much?
And they'll get this well past midfield.
Why did he get so much space?
Just before the 45.
That was earning a 1st down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that 1st down by taking a big-time hit.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yes.
2nd and 7,
Good job,
operating
brother.
from the 34.
That's what we want to see.
They'll try the air now with Hill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, Hill.
3, 2.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Short.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, running left is Harris. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just made. Touchdown!
Good job, Robbie.
Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
you have
a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
How?
They find some open field here.
Well,
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And
there's no fucking way that's going to happen. I am so upset. I am
for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This is 1st and goal. Golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Jacobs taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good for the extra point. That'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got
go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown Jets. Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Pow, pow, pow.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. On the ground is Jacobs.
You think that's going to happen again?
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 7. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Let them know who he is.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good return up past the 30.
We could have broke that. We
The Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
Damn.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for 400
That's that bullshit you try to play a beat.
So they truly have control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And you try to throw the ball high to square.
On 1st down, Lance steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Harris running straight ahead. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Back to the line now. And Lance now to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Over the middle here to Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On play action, Lance.
Ooh.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Lance. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. And able to stop them some points. But getting a nice little stand from the defense now. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Oh, Robbie.
This one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Gano's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. Hill on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Hill. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Nick.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down. Hill. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, nice move. Touchdown, Seahawks. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point on the field now, up and good. Lead down to 10, 24-14. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Lance now on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And quickly they get to the line. On the give, this is Harris. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. This is Harris. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Holding offense.
Come on.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have in that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance buying time to his left. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down.
You are capping.
I am, and you know I'm old school.
You are capping.
Down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Harris going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Lance now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Hill's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go.
On first down, Hill. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And Hill's throw taken in by Sutton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Hill throwing once more. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Hill.
Thank you.
Pass from Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Fighting, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they'll go for it. Lance going deep for Diggs. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand.
With an injury. 7 weeks. Oh my God. We might trade him. He's not holding up. All right, we gotta play a division rival for the last game of the season.